This week on the show, we are going to the view of the Badlands in Anza-Borrego. Yeah. That is Canebrake over there. And there are Overlanders. Palm Spring, 1.6 miles. Can we get in there? Oh, I'm good. You airing up already? We're just starting. We camped over there and we did one wash and now we're doing some more washes.
Have fun. It's like a group.
Yeah, this is Vallecito Creek. All right, we are entering the what are we entering? What is this called? Come on, application. Why don't you give me what you are? Vallecito Creek Road, yeah. So this is okay. This is sort of curated, and but we're going to the view of the Badlands in a little bit, which is my own route that I mapped based on the state park maps. It is running now.
There's so many.
Yeah.
I don't know why they went to that.
Soft sand ahead. Was there G-Wagon too? Oh yeah, I know why they're bearing down, because this is a washboard. I think I need to increase the speed. Not too much. Slowing down. So this week we are wheeling in Vallecito area in various washes. Oh, I mean, we're taking one wash today in this episode, and I bet it's going to be a beginner trail, and we are going to see stuff. Okay, so I should have turned somewhere. Let's return. Okay, let me turn. That road goes there. This road comes from here, but we are trying to go there. I don't know if there is a road, or a real road, or is it just the road on the map. If there isn't, then we'll loop around that molehill and take another way there. Yeah, it's here. I missed it by this much. Yep, here it is. This is the view of the Badlands. It was unmarked at this point, but it is marked on the state park map. Seen it on several state park maps around here, on the billboards and online. So it is a real thing. We're not next to the wilderness anymore. This is just the regular state park area. So not to worry. Oh, is that the bike station? No. What is that? You know, it's just. Oh, that's the Mesquite Oasis. That is the Mesquite Oasis. We're gonna go there at some point. Maybe. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe in this episode, or maybe in another episode. This trail is not long. I'm hoping a little bit of elevation change so we could actually have a view of the Badlands. So, again, this week I'm traveling with my little person, and one only, and I'm trying to squeeze through here. I'm getting pinstripes, I'm sure, from those. Or, okay, yeah, maybe a little bit. Don't worry about it. There's blooming bushes here. I don't know why. So you enter this place through the Great Overland Route from the S2 and turn left where the Onyx Off-Road doesn't have any route mapped, and follow this. Maybe if I can figure it out, I will put the route that you could import into the Onyx Off-Road in the description of this video. I'll try to figure it out. Primo camping, dispersed camping area.
Looks like there's a rocket.
There's an airplane, I'm sure.
I was going like upwards.
Oh yeah? Maybe it was a rocket. Maybe it's just flying this way. Or maybe it's not going to the moon for sure. I think it's just an airplane flying. It's not in space because it's leaving. If it is a rocket, it's not in space because it's leaving those contrails. So this wash is a bit narrow, but fairly hard packed. I am on rear drive, not air down or anything, but the quality of the sand will vary depending on when you come here, what has happened before you came here. So can't guarantee that it's gonna be this good when you are here. I'm not even looking at the map. I'm just winging it at this point. My brakes are really squeaky. One thing I don't usually report is cell phone coverage. Maybe I should do that. I'm using T-Mobile, so it doesn't have coverage anywhere anyway. Those are from rock slides. I don't like that at all. See? Okay, let's get out of here. More rock slides. These Badlands are very similar. I mean, if you dropped me here, eyes tied up, I couldn't tell which of the washes we're in. That road has been there, but it's not anymore because there's a rock where the road used to be. There's a camping spot right here, right under that ledge, and then the road turns here. Need to do some power slide because it's a tight turn. Another rock slide over there. And soft-ish sand here. Riding through here. It's a desert burnout. It might be off my map already, who knows? You never know how deep you can get into these washes because of these guys. They just appear out of nowhere. So today we're at least driving, the sun is behind us, so I'm not sure if that affects my filming of my mug, but I think the dash cam video will be better this way. Oh, it's a tunnel. Now I need to actually navigate because there's rock and there is a hard place. There's a rock face. Oh, this is just getting more and more narrow. Narrower. I hope we will climb up a bit so that we could have a view. Sea views. Is there a thing there? No, that's not a thing. This is almost annoyingly narrow now. So I got this here, and I got that rock there. Pretty cool that the state park lets you come here in a Jeep. It came from there. I feel we're climbing a bit. I'm not talking much because I actually need to focus on looking at the road ahead and steering. Not because of four-wheel challenge as much as just the narrowness of this trail. And I was just looking at, there is a bypass up there, and when there's a bypass there's usually a reason for that. I'm looking for the reason. So the bypass is here and my route is here, and those, no, got stuck for a little bit there. Look at this rock formation. It is standing proud. And then at the same time I need to make this tight turn here. Truck. Been on this trail for 23 minutes. Feels much longer. There's rock in the middle of the road. Oh boy, it's getting narrow. Let me see what the map says. Well, where are we? We are almost at the end. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get through here. It's narrow. Oh boy, it's narrow. I don't know if I can fit here. Let's go and explore. So let me see, my tire tracks came here and here. Yeah, I can fit here. And then I need to put my wheels high up here so I don't cross my rocker panels, or high up here. And then it's going to be fine again. All right, and there's a bypass over there. there is a landslide blocking the whole road there. And a new bypass. There. There. Okay, that was a bit tight, and I was leaning a bit there to the drinker side, and I'm gonna do the same thing going back. So yeah, let's see how that goes. It's still narrow. Ay ay ay. Actually, I can't get over that. So there's a rock wall on the drinker's side, and there's a rocker knocker that I have to go over on the captain's side. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna continue here anymore. So we made it up this far, and if I had a Jeep or a little bit smaller truck that is a bit narrower, or if I had clearance, I could go over, but I don't have any of those. So I don't quite fit here. I mean, if you can fit through here in a full-size truck, that's great. I just need to be able to reverse out of here. Are you tired? No? I think I may be able to pull up to that rock slide over there, and then yeah. I need to put on 4-wheel drive because I was already digging in there. Let me put it on 4-high and then try to leave this way. Okay, what is here?
Oh, I've been going this way.
Okay, let me turn. Because I need to turn, I need to take off the 4-wheel. I don't want to get into that hole. I just pulled up here so we can explore maybe a little bit. So if someone wants to get through there, they can. All right, let's park here. So is the view of the Badlands from here, because yeah, there was an obstacle that I wasn't comfortable going through. I didn't want to bend my doors and bend my nerf bars, but there is a view from here. There's a foxhole. Yeah, we can see something. I think that's where we came from.
Why is there a cross in the...
Somebody's we tried to make some art. Yeah, that is a view. You want to see that?
It's a hole right there.
Yeah, there's a hole. There's a whole hole. And that's another hole we came through. Is there? No, there's no bypass. Someone should make a bypass there. So that's the thing about these washes. You never know. Is it passable or not?
Clay pigeon.
Oh, you found a clay pigeon. All right. And there's another thing that I pointed out earlier. So someone's been camping here. Look, there's a rock slide there that is blocking the road. So, I mean, you gotta have a pretty serious rock crawler to climb over that. Yeah, I think the road has been going through here before. Let's go see the rocker knocker. So I turn around here and it felt like I need to use four-wheel drive to get out. This is much wider than it felt when I was reversing out. Dug in a little bit. So my tires were here and here. So going over this, if I took it, you know, like the guy has done before, if I took that route, I could have done it without, I don't know. I mean, if I did this, my side steps would have, Nerf bars would have got caught there. And I don't know, I mean, it doesn't look that high here in person, but from the cabin it did. So, because the thing is, if I went over here, it would be low enough. But then my drinker's side wheel would have gone over this guy here, and I would have had the same problem dropping off here and bending stuff. And if I went all the way up there, put my wheels right here, I could have made it.
Some people have put their wheels right here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. It is soft. I mean, my feet are sinking in here. So there's plenty of this trail to go. Maybe half mile at most, I would think. Now it's opening up. But then the other thing about that is you need to do it in both directions. And then it's even harder to see. Okay, what do we got here? We got, I could have done this. This is fine. Going over here, just fine. And then that way, so I don't get hung up on my bumper, dropping down. And then here, this looks fine. That ditch there is not fine. Okay, and then it widens up. So there are a couple of hard spots. If you do these hard spots in a Jeep, like an older, those tinier Jeeps, not those giant monster Jeeps that they have nowadays, which are probably wider than my Avalanche. The beginner rating coming through here is 6 out of 10. If you do it in a giant monster truck, it is much higher than that. Unless you have high clearance and you just plow through. I never thought that I would run out of clearance on this sort of trails. Maybe I'm just too cautious. I think I used to go through worse spots. But there's something claustrophobic about these narrow spots. I don't mind climbing over things if I'm not getting squeezed at the same time. But it's one of those things that, you know, you go, oh, there's a lizard. You go as far as you wanna, and then you don't go any further. And I do have a little person with me, so I want to drive out of here. Okay, now it's really wide, you know, it really opens up here. Okay, so you probably get to a vantage point over there, but I don't know, should we try that? What do you think, viewer, dear viewer? Should I have done that or not? I'm really feeling like trying it, but I'd need to have a spotter who is not a little person who can tell me where my wheels are if I want to get back through that squeeze. So maybe not. But yeah, you can see stuff. We came up quite a bit here. I don't know, 600, 800 feet, I think. You found a T. Nice. So see, this is the reason I didn't want to bend this anymore, because this door barely opens. This is all for the show. See you next time. See, this is what I'm talking about. Getting back. I am at an angle here. See? At this angle. And I don't see anything where my wheels are on the other side. And if the other side will lift me up, I will bend my door. Ooh, yeah.